This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
The holidays are in full swing, and we sent Michelle to check out this year's holiday tour.
And you're going to hear her experience and thoughts live.
This is episode 590 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello, everybody. It's Michelle here. This morning, Krissa and her friend Cadence and I got to go experience the Grinch breakfast at Islands of Adventure in Confisco Grill. And I have to say, overall impression, good and bad. So check-in process, really easy. Getting the dining reservations, not so easy. Definitely is something that's selling out pretty fast these days. However, checking in was easy. I got sat pretty quickly. I got to sit upstairs in the Navigators Club area. So throughout the breakfast, the Grinch didn't meet and greet the tables. He had his own set area upstairs, but the Who's would randomly come out and meet with people and come out and get the room to sing Christmas carols with them and things like that. So that was fun. Every now and then when the Grinch would have to go on his break, he would walk past and, do something funny. But as far as like stopping at the tables like he has in the past, when he was at Circus McGurkus, that was not happening for some reason. Food-wise, I wasn't super impressed. They first brought out a platter of fruit and pastries, which was just a few like plain croissants and a couple of blueberry muffins, like small blueberry muffins, and then like watermelon and strawberries, blueberries, pineapple, that kind of thing. And then we got to order an entree off of a menu. Usually that stuff is all at a buffet, and it's as much as you can eat, which I much prefer over the way that they did it this year. Hopefully it goes back once Circus McGurkus is back operational. I did the biscuits and gravy. It was super dry. The gravy wasn't so bad, but the biscuits themselves were crazy dry, like hard to swallow dry. And it had some scrambled eggs on the side, which was funny because one of the Who's came over and said, "What's wrong with your eggs? Why are they that color?" They were yellow. So that was kind of funny. And then Krissa got the Belgian waffle. Looked pretty, but I had a few bites of hers as well, and her waffle was really dry and spongy. So it just wasn't super great. Cadence also got the biscuits and gravy and didn't eat very much of it. So I'm thinking overall the food wasn't super great this year. The desserts, after we were all done with our entrees, they brought over a platter of desserts, which was the Grinch cookies, some little heart chocolate brownie, like truffle type thing, and then 3 of Max's biscuits / cookies. The Grinch cookie is always my absolute favorite. It's so soft and yummy. So that was still the same recipe as last year, which is good. And then after that, they gave us a little card and said, "You have to take this with you over to meet the Grinch." So we went over and got in a really short line to meet him. They stamped our little card with like a snowflake cutout stamper kind of thing, and we got to keep that. And then we got one-on-one time with the Grinch in what they called his lair, which basically was just an area of upstairs. He was really, really funny and interactive, and he would stay with you and talk to you pretty much as long as you wanted. There was no feeling of being rushed or anything, which was great. We stayed with them for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, I guess. And the team member there took our phone and took video and tons of photos, and it was really good. So interaction-wise, if you are a Grinch fan, it was great because the line to meet the Grinch elsewhere was 360 minutes at about 10:30 in the morning. So that's crazy. So if the Grinch is your thing and you want to meet him, then pay the $50 or so to do the Grinch breakfast and be done with it. So that was good. But food-wise, probably a 2 out of 10. Not great. So I'm hoping it goes back to Circus McGurkus next year. So that was the Grinch breakfast. Look at our social media for some cool videos and fun pictures from the experience. Bye.
Hello.
Hello, it is Michelle here again at Universal. I'm sitting at Richter Burgers with Krista, Cadence, who don't want to talk, which is fine. And I've got Audrey, who is happy to talk.
Hi!
Yay! She hasn't been to Universal in over a year now.
Yeah, probably about a year and a half, 2 years almost.
No, not 2 years, because it was Halloween Horror Nights last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I went last year, not this one.
Yep. So, anyway, we've had a good time. The weather's been a little bit icky because a tropical storm came through. Weird, but it came through. It was rainy all day yesterday, which meant we spent a lot of time at the hotel just enjoying Royal Pacific. Mm-hmm. And we actually went and caught a movie at Cinemark in City Walk for the first time, which was kind of fun.
And then we had bao buns.
Yes, in the rain.
In the rain.
Bao buns in the rain. We watched The Marvels, which I love. And yeah, it was a pretty good day despite the weather. And then we slept in today.
Very late.
Very late.
Very late.
And it's windy. It rained a little bit this morning, but it's like super, super windy. So we're all in sweatshirts and it's not normal Florida weather for us, but it's okay. We're still having fun.
Yeah.
So we came in the parks. We've done a few rides.
Butterbeer.
Just got our butterbeer, and we are having an early dinner because we are going on the holiday tour. Woohoo! So they do feed us, I think, just like little dessert snacky foods. So they did in the confirmation email that they sent me, they did say that we should make sure we eat dinner before we go on the tour because it lasts about 5 hours, which is pretty long, I think, and it mostly takes place after the parks close.
What all does it entail?
So it's supposedly we get to see, we get priority seating for the Grinch show, which would be cool. And we get to see the Hogwarts Christmas lights
On the castle.
by ourselves, like with just our group, with just the VIP tour or the holiday tour people. After the parks close, so there won't be any crowds there for that at all.
Yeah.
We get an exclusive meet and greet with Grinch and Max. Yay! We get to ride one attraction, but I don't know what that's going to be. That's up to our tour guide. We're going to really hope for Hagrid's.
I mean, that's the only logical one.
Right.
It makes sense for it to be Hagrid.
Yeah, because we can have Express for everything else. So.
Yeah.
And I think they just kind of take us around and show us like all of the holiday decorations and different things that they have set up for the holidays. I'm hoping to find out some like behind the scenes stuff.
I was going to ask if they do any behind the scenes.
Well, the confirmation did say that pictures are not allowed to be taken in any backstage areas.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that means we're just like passing through for ease of distance, or if that means they're actually going to take us behind the scenes and show us
That would be cool
how they
either
do
way.
things. I don't know. I have purposely not like read up on any reviews of this because I didn't want to be spoiled. So I will be surprised, just like the rest of you. Yay!
Yay!
All right, so I will check back in after we get checked in for our tour. All right, little surprise. We just rode Fast and the Furious. I wanted to give it another chance. It's been a while since I rode it. So, Krista, what'd you think?
That was scarier than Hulk.
What? Shut up, you stupid.
It was like really loud, but it was fun.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Audrey, I thought it was stupid. What'd you think?
I thought it was ludicrous.
So funny. She's so funny.
I don't get it.
Okay, we are checked in for our tour and sitting at the stage. Actually, it's the old Blue Man Group Theater, waiting for the show to start. The Holiday Spectacular. The check-in process, Audrey.
It was chaotic.
It really was.
We went in a line to get passed through to another line, and then we got passed through to another line, which transferred to another line, which transferred to another line, and now we're here.
Yes, that is it in a nutshell. Yeah, so checked in with a lot of people. It really, out of all the other tours I've ever experienced at Universal, this one does 100% not feel like exclusive by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
Lots and lots of people. So yeah, we had to wait in line to check in. And then they put us with a tour guide who we had to wait with her until our group was filled. And then we had to wait in the line
To wait in
to get into the theater.
And then we waited in a line
Getting
to wait
into the
in the
theater.
line for the theater. And then getting into the theater, we waited in a line.
So with our tour guide, we've got 13 people plus our tour guide.
Yeah, so 14 total.
A mix of adults only. I've got, of course, my 2 teenagers, and then there's a couple of families that have smaller kids.
2 teenagers. Who's the other one?
So a mixture, like there's no rhyme or reason to how they pair people together. Of course, we do have like the best seats in the house because we're on the tour. So it looks like the front half of the theater is all holiday tour people. And they're the soft, comfy seats from the Blue Man Group Theater. They're not the hard bleachers that we've had in the past. And then they're filling the back part of the theater up with day guests. So far, a bit chaotic. And a bit busier than I would have liked.
So far.
Yeah. A bit busier than I would have liked for the amount of money that I've paid, and just based on other tours that I've experienced in the past. And no, I'm not talking about private tours, like behind the screen tours, things like that are not this packed. So anyway, we are...
Just don't feel special. Feel like another one of the guests.
Yeah, exactly. I just feel like I'm still a day guest at this point. So we're going to watch the show, and we will be back.
Nice! Curse that Christmas music. It's flavor and brightly. Oh, Grinch hates Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why no one quite knows the reason. Pointing his head isn't screwed on quite right. Or could be perhaps his shoes are too tight. Ow. But I think the most likely reason of all may just be that his heart is too small. Oh, just a Grinch! There it goes. Hey, with that soft Grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in our town. For he knows every fool down in Whoville beneath is busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're making their stockings a good start with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. And he grows with his great Grinchy clicker down the street. I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming. But how?
So we just finished watching the Grinch show, the Holiday Spectacular, and it was so super cute. It was the same as last year, if anybody attended it last year. But the Grinch always changes it up a bit, and he was super funny this time. What do you think, Audrey?
I thought it was just very cute, very wholesome.
Have you seen this before?
Yeah, cute. I was here last time with
Couple years
Lee
ago?
and everybody, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Weekender. Okay. Yeah, it was super cute. Loved it. It's nice being in these comfy chairs as opposed to sitting on a bench, that's for sure.
Max did his job. He did his little bark and bow.
Yeah, he did.
That was really cute. He didn't do that last time.
No, I think he ran off the stage last time.
Yeah,
actually.
he was scared.
This time he did his job, and yeah, he brought on cute, which was really cute. So it was cute. I liked it. 10 out of 10. Woo! All right, so now we are on top of 30 Rock, we're on the balcony. We're waiting to meet Santa. So they took us through through backstage, like through River Ride Rocket area, and then back up the backstage stairs onto this balcony. And we are waiting yet again. All right.
Hello, my dear.
Hello. Hello,
What is your
Santa.
name, child?
Michelle.
Michelle, and who did you bring with you?
My children, Audrey.
Yes, Audrey. And
Krista,
Krissa. And how old are you?
12. 23.
No, don't.
21. I'm 21,
I already
Santa.
gave you your gift, I see. What would you like for Christmas?
Butterbeer.
Well, you're in a good place for that, aren't you? How about you?
Food.
Oh, well,
You know, we're kidding. Apparently, I don't feed her.
How about you? Well, you guys are making it easy. Where do you live?
I live in South Carolina.
Oh, very good. And don't forget the milk and cookies, yes?
Well, it sounds like they're going to eat them.
It sounds like it. Can we take a picture together?
Yes, please.
Right.
Hop over there, girls. Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm going to go feed them now.
Anybody want to guess how big this tree is? 30 feet? 40 feet?
75.
55? 60? They're all too low, guys. From the base all the way to the top of that star is 80 feet tall.
Ooh.
80 feet tall. If you're trying to figure out how big 80 feet is, that's about a 7-story building. So it's about 7 stories tall, all right? The star itself is 8 feet tall, so bigger than any of us standing here. That puts in perspective how huge this Christmas tree actually is. Come on, man, shut up! Everyone wants to shut up!
just finished watching or meeting Santa, and now we're standing in front of the Christmas tree in New York, and a show just started on the tree. It's super, super cool.
I'm glad we got to see that. Something else I really hope we're able to see is my dear friend Earl the Squirrel. Earl the Squirrel is actually hidden in our Christmas tree every single year. Anybody know who Earl the Squirrel is? Some people, all right. Long story short, there's a whole poem about him on the internet. I won't get into it. But Earl the Squirrel is based off of a true story. Earl the Squirrel's a real squirrel, all right? And he loves our Christmas decorations here at Universal. And he likes to crawl in our trees and on our parade floats. And one year he decided to be in one of our decorations, and he bent down on the blue lights and he caused all of them to go out. And so it was pretty funny to us. Every year we have him in our tree represented. Later on we're going to go to the tribute store, and in his Christmas tree you will notice that all the blue lights are turned off, and it's a note to his origin story. So every year we have him spreading some holiday cheer out here.
All right, so we were just hanging out in the New York area with the tree, and our tour guide told us some cool things that we can find during the holidays, some little Easter eggs. One of them is in the wreath on the fire station. There's like marshmallows and green goo from Ghostbusters on the wreath.
Ectoplasm.
There's on the garland above Sahara Traders, there's an ape for the throwback to Kong. And what was the other one?
There's cows.
Oh yeah,
above
cows in the garland
for Twister.
for Twister.
Tracks.
Oh, and above, next to the fire station, above the Metropolis, like where Fallon is, in the Garland, there's some monkeys up there, some golden monkeys, which is a throwback to Curious George. So some little hidden things just for Christmas, which is kind of cool. Now we're heading somewhere. I don't know where, but I know we're going to get food. Yes. And it looks like...
Did you know there's an elevator in there?
Looks like we might be going to La Bamba. What? So stay tuned. All right. We are now in Cafe La Bamba for our first snack stop.
Free food and drinks. I'm going to eat.
Well, I guess we better get over here. So... we've got, so far in our possessions,
we got
Coke,
water,
a Diet Coke,
soda, and a hot beverage.
Everybody has hot chocolate.
What options do we have? We have French fries, chicken tenders, some hummus vegan options.
So I see cute little Christmas plates and stuff. All right, I see some holiday butternut squash soup. I won't be partaking in that, but it's here. It says with chicken and toasted pumpkin seeds. We've got crispy chicken bites with creamy ranch dressing and crinkle cut fries.
Ew.
So basically chicken nuggets.
I mean, to each their own. That's not my business.
So I'm a little confused because on the phone when I booked this tour, as well as the two confirmation emails that I got actually, from booking this tour, all said that we needed to make sure that we ate dinner before the tour, because all they would be giving us is like dessert type foods. But yeah, here we are, eating chicken nuggets and fries and white Christmas pasta, which is penne pasta, white cheddar sauce, mozzarella, and Parmesan cheese. Looks delightful.
Parmesan.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, we ate dinner before we came here.
But what I'm going to do again is I'm going to eat.
There's a bunch of... Ooh, Audrey, I think I see brie.
Ooh. It's done. It's done for you guys.
There's a bunch of fruit options. I think I'm going to get myself some pineapple.
Michelle, my tahini. See, there are moments like this.
I mean, you can carry it around if you want.
I should have put it in my little fanny pack.
There's
Where's
stuff
the
to make
brie?
a lettuce. Oh, there's stuff to make a lettuce. Stuff to make a salad, I should say.
The lettuce. I was like, where'd the lettuce?
Cheese.
What is that?
Some kind of cranberry. Yeah, brie cheese. Looks like some kind of cranberry sauce thing. I'm going to put it over my brie. Yay, I'm excited. They gave us 30 minutes to enjoy our snacky poo. All right, we'll be back.
During the holidays. So this year we have several rooms. We have 3 of our main rooms and the 1 entry room, kind of like the vestibule area. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about them, and then I'm also going to give you about 10 minutes to walk through, buy some things if you will like. If not, you can just walk through and see what all the theming is about, all right? So the first room is the shipping post area. The idea is that we are shipping presents to each of the Universal universes. So if you look up once you're in that first room, you'll actually see some pipes overhead, and you're going to see some that may say Marvel Superhero Island, Jurassic Park. There's some really cool ones in there, and the idea is that we are bringing things, parcels, through those tubes and bringing them all throughout these different areas, all right? The first main room inside of the tribute store is the Owl Post, due to the Wizardly World of Harry Potter. And if you look up in the rafters, you can actually see some of the owls, and that's where most of our Harry Potter holiday collection items will be inside. The second room is themed to the Seuss Landing, and specifically How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And yeah, it's actually the post office of inside of the movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And if you look at the floor inside of that room, you can see where he disrupted all the letters and threw them on the ground. And if you look hard enough, you may actually see his mask that he wore to disguise himself as a Who as he went into the post office, which is pretty awesome. If anyone, I don't think there's any nut allergies, no? Okay, there are nuts inside, so just keep that in mind if someone does have one. The last room is themed to our beloved holiday friend, Earl the Squirrel. If you pay close attention to the mural, you'll actually, like the wallpaper itself, you'll actually see some really cool print on there that was designed by our Universal creative designers, which is pretty awesome that they made their own wallpaper special for that room. You'll see a lot of photos of Earl the Squirrel's travels around the world, and you'll actually see some cool stickers, like bumper stickers all over the place of his past jobs that he's had. If you've been to Universal holidays in the past, you probably remember Earl's Tree Farm. You're gonna see some really cool callbacks to that. And of course, inside of his living room area are some Christmas trees, and if you look hard enough, the blue lights are turned off because that's are the ones he chunked on that first year. All right, guys? It is 7:41. I'm gonna meet you at the exit, which is over there where it says Williams of Hollywood at 8:51, right at that exit. All right, guys, have fun. Buy as much as you like or as little as you like. I will see you at the exit.
All right.
Huh?
Boss, we heading into the tribute store, guys.
Woohoo!
Let's see if we can find some of those
I want to find the
little
mask.
Easter eggs that they just told us about.
The mask and
Because we've already been in here once, but I
Jurassic
didn't.
Park,
Okay, yeah, cute.
Volcano Bay, Marvel, Production. Hey, Diagon Alley.
Pictures.
Oh, pictures. I'm sorry, pictures. Toothless. Sorry, my bad. Be my favorite.
That is cute. This really is a super cute tribute store. So we're taking lots of pictures for you guys to post on our socials, so be sure to check those out. I've been forcing myself to not buy this Harry Potter snowman for the past 5 days.
Just all the cute owls. Hedwig is so cute. You know
That
what?
is so pretty.
I'm considering is purchase some gloves because my hands are cold.
I know, those hats do look pretty nice right about now.
Also, those mighty cute.
Yep.
All right. Moving forward. Where are we at now?
Oh, we're about to enter into the
Seuss.
room. Whoville Post Office. It smells very
Cute.
Whoville in here.
Whoville.
What I would imagine the movie to smell like.
Okay, do you see the mask? Do you see the mask?
Not yet. She said all over the floor where the letters and everything
Letters.
are.
So where's the mask?
So there's a bunch of letters everywhere. Oh, there it is. Look at there. Right there. How cute. So as you enter in past like where you pick up the goodies and stuff in the Seuss room, and you look to the left where the wax figure maker machine thing is, down on the floor to the left is where you see the mask.
Oh, you did. There it is.
All right. Where are we at now? Okay,
This
we're going
is
into
Earl the squirrel
Earl.
area.
Yep, there's Earl the squirrel, right? Wax figure. Okay, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to look at him over here and his blue lights. Yeah. All the blue lights are out.
Cute.
Where is he on the tree?
Yeah, so tribute store. Super cute.
Makeup or Ulta Beauty. He's the one who actually coined that term as a noun. And he is responsible, if anybody's seen I Love Lucy, he's responsible for that Lucy red lipstick.
Oh,
Now, he was known all across Hollywood for being associated with glitz and glamour for his beauty and makeup products. But what a lot of people don't know is that he also was responsible for a lot of Universal Monsters back in the early day. Universal Monsters makeup as well, working with special effects artists to create all that cool makeup that we see in early Universal Monsters movies. And those Universal Monsters movies is actually what saved the company during like the Great Depression and everything back in the 1930s. So it's really cool. However, he never used his real names when he did makeup for the monsters, so he always used a pseudonym because he didn't want to be known for any horror-related things. He only wanted to be known for glitz and glamour. However, if you watch the horror makeup show, there are some nods to him back in there and also inside of our lobby. So here at Universal, we still got Max Factor up on our wall, so you can always remember him.
That's cool. Clean.
Also, connection of HHN. Back when I said Comcast and the 30 Rockefeller Center building was completed in 1933. I remember that because that was the year Dr. Oddfellow twisted origins. Was 1933.
Yeah, cool.
Canon, those things were built at the same time.
Yep.
Actually, we're going to stop right here. This is a good place to stop because we can see something really cool. Welcome to our newest land at Universal Studios Florida. It is called Illumination Avenue Minion Land. I know we love long names here. And we will be riding the newest attraction, Illumination's Villain Con Minion Blast. Yeah, woo! I love that energy. All right, so the story of Villain Con is that Universal Studios is hosting, not just Universal Studios Florida, but Universal Orlando Resort is hosting the Villain Conference of the year. This is where all the biggest and baddest villains come. They get to show off all their cool techniques and get to show off all their latest technology and their gadgets used to terrorize folks throughout the world, all right? Now, we've heard that the Vicious Six, which is a really long history group of some really bad, tough people, that one of their founding members, which is Wild Knuckles, was forced into retirement, whatever that means, and now there is an opening. Now, we are not the good guys here. I know that's a misconception. We are not the good guys. We are coming to Villain Con so we can show off that we're the biggest and baddest villains here at Universal Orlando Resort. So we can claim that sixth spot in the Vicious Six, all right? Now, is there anyone who hasn't gone on this? I know there's a few people who haven't been on this, right? We are going to get an Eliminator X blaster, and there's going to be two ways that we can blast things on the screen, all right? The first one is going to be your blaster that you can use all the time, and I believe the one in the front is like your boost power when you get like special powers. It will show you all of this complicated. It's going to make a lot more sense when the Eliminator X blaster is in our hands, right?
All right, so now we're heading...
We're riding Transformers? No, we're not.
I'm darn.
So welcome to Transformers and Minions crossover.
Now we're heading through backstage, the back door to Minion Blast, and she just told us about the V6 medallions throughout the land that you can scan to collect in the app, which is kind of cool because I like that kind of thing. I did not know that was there.
Collectible.
So just on this tour, I've already collected 2, which is super cool. So now we're heading into the ride. I'll catch you on the other side.
Man, we need a vacation.
Oh, I got this.
Whoa, that's awesome. But I was thinking something a little more adventurous.
Okay, how about this?
Yes!
How about some relaxation from Mama?
Oh, perfect. How did you do that?
Easy. Portkey Vacations.
For your next vacation, let Portkey Vacations take away all the guesswork and stress of planning. From air and hotel to theme park tickets and everything else in between, they've got you covered. Just visit PortkeyVacations.com and touch the Portkey to get started with your free, no-obligation quote request. With just one touch, and Portkey Vacations will magically take you wherever you want to go.
All righty, we are back in the Blue Man Group Theater, soundstage, I guess, hanging out for a while, waiting for our return time to meet the Grinch. And right now, we are currently in line to meet Max. I'm so excited, even though I have dogs at home. Why is this so exciting?
He's mad adorable. He's got a little antler on his head.
This is very exciting for some reason. So they said we can get in line to meet Max as many times as we want. And then they have snacks set up in the other room. So right now we're about to meet Max. So hang tight. Oh my God, he's so cute, guys. He's such a good little boy. Look at him just sitting there being good.
Him's a good boy. He did good even with a little wheelchair. I saw him with a wheelchair person earlier.
He's just sitting there on a little present with a little headband on his head, and he's just being so good.
He better get a treat.
Aw, yeah.
I think so. I don't know about that.
That's the handler right now. So Max has a handler, and he's getting treats.
Oh, he
what
got
a good boy.
Yes.
You want to do 2 and 2? Let's do 2 and 2. You guys do one together.
Okay, you guys be on either side.
Okay. Hi, Max. Oh my God, you're so cute. Oh my goodness, you're such a good boy.
He's a good boy.
My goodness. Wow. Good boy. Bye, Max.
That's so cute.
That is so cute, guys. That dog is so freaking well behaved. That was crazy.
Look at us just admiring the dog.
I know. As if we've never petted a dog before in our life. All right, let's go check out what kind of food they have.
This way, Michelle. I pay attention to where the snacks are.
Audrey will lead us to the snacks.
Where the snacks at?
She
located.
Scanning.
Located. So sorry. Excuse me.
So they have a room set up with lots of tables and chairs.
Oh, I missed the line apparently.
Audrey's just heading straight.
Sorry.
To the snacks. She's just skipping the line.
I was ready.
We just walked right past the line.
Yeah, we did. My bad.
Oh, there's who's walking around. Look, there's a who at that table just chilling.
Oh, who? I mean her.
She's literally sitting at the table with the people. Oh, there's 2 of them.
There's 2?
Yeah, the one with the hat.
Oh. There's only 2 who's?
There's 2 who's right now.
I'm recording.
A who is trying to get us to swipe some food for him. All right, we got some mint chocolate holiday ribbon. That looks pretty dang yummy, whatever it is.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
And the holiday cookies are my favorite. I will be getting several of those.
But these are...
And fresh golden ripe pineapple, cantaloupe, and watermelon. No, thank you. Nothing healthy. What? Who wants healthy right now?
What is this?
This is pretty nice, guys.
What is this?
I don't know. Is it a cheesecake pop?
Oh.
So we're waiting in here for our tour guide to come back and tell us what time we are supposed to go in to meet the Grinch, which I'm so excited to do because he's super funny.
The Grinch.
Cool. All right. We're going to eat our snacks.
I had to pull us.
Okay, now we're going over to get in line to meet the Grinch.
I don't think you can afford. I mean,
just you.
Anyway.
Oh, you're all here.
We're all here.
Oh, unfortunately.
I know.
Sorry.
Did you guys enjoy the show?
It's all right.
What?
Gator.
It's all right.
Gator.
Oh, did you like it?
I loved it.
Good. Did you like it? Did you like it?
It's fine.
You two, keep an eye on them, okay? You can beat them up if you want. I won't say anything. All right, you two over here. Come on!
Gang got old Z.
My right side is the side I don't like. My left side is the side I do. You just do what it is. Yeah, easy there. All right, get out of here.
So we just met the Grinch, which you heard, which was funny and very quick. We actually got to meet him a lot longer at our Grinch breakfast. We did? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We did.
We hung out with him a lot longer there.
Oh, yeah.
We almost missed our chance to meet the Grinch, actually, because we were so distracted by Max.
Max is a little distracting. He's the goodest boy ever.
He is.
He's so precious.
He's so good. So we met the Grinch just in front of the stage where they did the Hula Day Spectacular. So it wasn't like any kind of special setting or anything. He was literally just hanging out in front of the stage.
Yeah. Very in, get your picture out.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible, though.
No.
Just not as personable as it could
But literally, Krista, Cadence, and I did the Grinch breakfast. And we didn't pay as much for that, but we got a lot more time with him there.
Yeah.
So, interesting.
Well, yeah, but maybe that's because it's more localized, you know? Like it's more set for everybody needs to see the Grinch rather than this many people are constantly going.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is this is like a special tour,
just
right?
For the Grinch?
It's a special tour that we paid more for. So you would think it would be, they would sell fewer spots for this type of thing.
I was thinking the same thing.
To make it feel more special.
Yeah.
So, interesting.
not very
Not
good.
quite what I expected, but interesting. But meeting Max
was the highlight.
Again, funny because we have dogs at home, and he's literally just like he's probably not even any kind of a pure breed or anything.
No, they rescue them from the shelter.
Yeah, he's a rescue. I mean, super cute, but
super sweet, super cute, the goodest boy. He is very attentive.
Yeah, they let him come over to us and snuggle. That was cute. Of course, we asked permission to pet him when he did that, and she said it's fine.
He wasn't working.
So now we are getting ready to head over to Islands of Adventure to do the lights at Hogwarts, and that will be the end of our night. So I can't wait to see that with no crowds around us.
I know.
I've never done that.
So many pictures.
Yeah, we're going to take lots of pictures in Hogsmeade. So on our way.
If you look to your left, that's Mythos, which is a really tasty restaurant I highly recommend. Something really cool about this area personally, this is not like a universal story. I told some of you guys, and some of you guys may not have heard, I'm actually getting my PhD in architecture, history, and theory.
Oh, wow.
And my dissertation topic is about architecture and culture and identity. The reason it's a whole side quest somehow, I got into architecture. But long story short, as a kid, I grew up going to the parks. I stood right there where we just walked through in between Mythos and Poseidon's Fury. And I said, wow, someone gets to design fun for a living? I want to do that. And I got into engineering and architecture at Milwee and Lyman High School, where you're going to be headed, hopefully. And I got into architecture programs, went to school, got a bachelor's of architecture, and then kind of went on some side quests with some social justice work. But then I found my way back to theme parks. So that's pretty cool. That's like a personal story.
Maybe you'll get to design some future
park renovations.
Lands. So we're walking through the Lost Continent right now, and literally we're the only ones. Our group of 14 people, the only ones around. Very cool. We're going to go to Hogsmeade, and we're starting to see the rest of the holiday tour people, but still nowhere near like it is daytime.
All right, friends, welcome to Hogsmeade. We're here about 10 minutes early or so, which will give us some time to take some photos. Before we take photos, though, I do want to take you towards my favorite spot in all of Islands of Adventure, just so I can show you where we're going to be meeting after the show. There's no assigned seating, standing, or anything, so you can stand wherever you want. And the bridge should also be open if you're one of those people who think the bridge is a better photo opportunity. I don't, but that's okay. I'm not judging. You're like personally attacked.
Wow. So pretty. So they're about to let us loose to just take all kinds of cool pictures in here. I mean, there's literally maybe 100 people in this whole area right now, which is kind of cool.
All right. Now, my favorite friend,
There's a trash can right there.
my best friend, who's also a tour guide here but not working tonight, her home venue is actually Ollivander. So when she's not giving tours, she works here in the wine shop. So to me, I'm biased. It's my favorite place in all of Hogsmeade. Specifically, the Ollivander's trash can. So right after you guys have watched the show, you're gonna meet me right here by this Ollie's trash can. All right, guys. I'm gonna give you.
We're recording.
We're standing here in front of the castle.
The castle?
Yep. There's literally maybe 100, 200 people here.
If that.
I mean, it's dead. Like, we could stand wherever we wanted.
Yeah.
So cool. And we've gotten some really pretty pictures. We're just waiting for the show to start on the Hogwarts Castle any second now.
going on?
Okay, so now we are all done. We're standing in line for the water taxi to head back to Royal Pacific. Woo, we are sufficiently tired, for sure, and cold. It was pretty windy tonight, so we're tired. Overall, what do you think, Audrey?
Overall, it was a very good night. I'm happy. It was good. It wasn't like over the top, like, oh my god, that was amazing, but
Right.
I am content.
So just for reference, I think the tickets were probably about $120 a person. What do you think now that you know the price?
I think it's worth it. All the little experiences, everything. I definitely think they have some kinks they need to work out.
Yeah.
And maybe limit the amount of ticket sales.
Yes, amen.
There were so many people, and it didn't feel very personable, although our tour guide was great.
Yeah, Jacoby was great. And it wasn't like the whole night we were with a ton of people, because throughout the majority of the night we were split off. Like we would run
like
into
every group it was like clockwork.
Yeah.
So we weren't running into people. It was just when those areas where we did meet up with other people, it was
a lot of people. So for that amount of money, I wouldn't want to have to wait for any of that stuff.
No.
So probably half of the tour. So it lasted 5 hours.
It was
if
a
we
long
count
tour.
if we count the check-in process, it was 6 hours.
Yes. I think altogether the majority of what we did was waiting.
Yes, that's
waiting
what I was
in the
going to
lines
say.
beforehand, waiting to see Grinch,
Waiting for the show,
waiting to take a picture with Max, waiting to meet Santa,
waiting for food,
waiting for the one ride,
waiting for the bathroom. So there was a lot of waiting. So if they sold fewer tickets, raised the price of the ticket a little bit, and made it more exclusive, and cut down on the time that was required for it, I would like it better.
Yeah. I think the reviews would be a lot better, and I think it would be more personable, and I think you would have more of a connection to Universal than with how rapid it was.
Yeah.
It felt very fast-paced. And
Well, no, it didn't feel fast-paced because there was a lot of waiting.
Yeah,
but once we were like for instance, meeting the Grinch,
yeah, that's
that
what
was
I
fast.
meant. Like picture-wise, and
Santa
like times
was fast.
Times where you could connect with characters and their backstories, or just things to know about them. It lacked in that.
Yeah.
Just like with the Grinch, with Santa. And if we didn't stay after and ask questions about Max the dog, we wouldn't know them.
Right.
So
that's true. So lots of waiting and then rush. Lots of waiting and then rush. However, if meeting the Grinch is like your thing and you don't want to wait for 6 hours during the day, that was a way to see him. However, if that's your thing, I would rather do the Grinch breakfast.
It was very fast.
Yeah, but if you want to meet Max,
come over.
Yeah, if you want to meet Max, though, you're not going to meet him at breakfast. But you don't meet Max and Grinch together.
No.
They're totally separate.
They're in separate rooms.
So if like Hogwarts is your thing and you want to take some pretty pictures,
definitely a
and
plus.
see that Christmas show at night with fewer crowds, that is a big plus. So yeah, overall,
up the prices, lower the count.
Yeah, and lower the amount of time because it really wasn't necessary for it to be that long.
Yeah.
On our own, we could have accomplished those activities in like an hour with lower crowds.
And we probably could have fit in a ride or two.
Yeah. I don't know if Hogwarts is your thing at night and if the Grinch and the Max are super important to you, definitely worth it. Otherwise, unless they tweak it some for future years, I don't know that I would do it again, to be honest with you. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
Like it was a fun night, but...
Yeah, I think it was definitely fun, but for the price point and how many people there are, I think that was like a one-time thing.
And I'm overly exhausted. Like, I'm done. I'm tired. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that, and we were at the parks before then. Like, we didn't take a break, go back to the hotel or anything. So that was just
we didn't get into the park
day.
until like 1, but still.
But I'm saying even for us as an adult, that's a lot, let alone for kids that are on this as well.
Well, speaking of kids, and that's another thing, I don't know that I would bring teenagers on this.
Oh my God.
I honestly didn't see a lot of teenagers, and it's not like our young teenagers were bad or anything, but they definitely weren't into it. You know, that's the age where meeting characters is like not cool. So they definitely didn't have as much fun as I think like the younger kids that were on the tours did.
Yeah.
But then again, the kids that were younger all pooped out.
Yeah, they were
and so many
exhausted
of them
by
were
the time.
like.
I saw several strollers with kids who are knocked out, which is
for sure.
surprising because it was a little chilly outside.
Well, and those kids had to pay for this. Anybody age 3 or older had to pay for a ticket.
Oh,
so
no.
Yeah,
no, that's a bit too much.
So that was our night. It was fun, and we're going to sleep now.
Can I be on the show?
Nighty-night.
Say good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
That is going to wrap up the podcast, and we want you to get involved wrapping up next year's podcasts. What we want you to do is come up with comedy facts about how bad Fast and Furious Supercharged is. And as we said last week, we will still be wrapping up with some Universal Is submissions, but letting ChatGPT give you the gist of what we would like you to submit. So, Fast and Furious Supercharged is so bad.
How bad is it?
It's so bad that the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future are teaming up to convince Scrooge that there are far worse things than a miserly old man.
I like that one.
On topic.
That's actually pretty good.
I like that one.
So get those into us at podcast@uuopodcast.com, and we'll see you back here next week for more Universal Orlando content. But for now, the lovely Jeff Royds says, Universal is not happening anymore. Okay, bye.
That was another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, the best and only podcast about Universal Orlando on the island. Check us out on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcasts, news, and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Contact us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. Join the Producers Club by emailing us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, for all your other theme park news, and email Michelle at portkeyvacations.net to book your next trip. So until next time, this is Amity 6, call off the Marines, we're coming home.